Tommy Pecoraro, Thunderbolts head coach Ian Moran, following the 5-3 loss in Birmingham. Coach, I guess starting in the first half, would it be fair to say the team looked not very sharp on the ice for the first half of the game? How would you describe what happened in the first period and going into the second?
Yeah, I think we came out. We were pretty sluggish. We had talked about some things to be ready for before the game mentally. I think for whatever reason, Birmingham came out and they took it to us. A lot of that was our own doing. I think if you look back through our games here, the losses, you can always look back for a short period of time where our mental mistakes have come back to bite us. It's not a physical issue. Guys work hard most of the time and try to do the right things, but it's the mental things that come back and are biting us in the butt. And the first 30 minutes of tonight was, just a huge example of that.
Midway through the second period, Nathan Ferriero gets in a scrap with Loren Ulett at Birmingham. Ferriero got the worst of the altercation. Would you say that was the final rallying point for the guys on the bench?
Well, I think in general it doesn't really, it doesn't matter if you win or you lose a fight as long as you show up. I think Lito did a heck of a job there. He showed up. He fought. He's a much bigger kid. He had some penalty minutes in the leagues he played in, but he showed up. I thought he had a heck of a game. Works his butt off every night. You know what you're getting. He's a great penalty killer. He's great at angling. He does a heck of a job. But it does seem from that point on that the guys seem to pick it up.
In fact, outscoring Birmingham 3-1 in the second half of the game. Mark Pataccio with a huge power play goal in the second period. How impressed have you been with Mark Pataccio's performance 2-3 games back with the Thunderbolts?
I think he's done really well. I mean, he's a guy historically in this league, scores at almost every other game pace, which is basically what he's doing in the league this year. He's a kid. He's a competitive kid. He wants to win. He's passionate on the ice. He's passionate on the bench. He wants to be coached. He's not afraid of, we had a conversation after the first period, and, he was looking in the mirror and understood what we were talking about, and it was a good conversation that we had. He demands a lot from his teammates, which I also think is a good thing. He's been good in the room. He's been good for the group.
Nathan Ferriero picks up his first professional goal. How overdue has Ferriero been with that goal?
Honestly, I can't give that kid enough credit. He works his butt off every night. He always blocks a big shot here or there. Tonight he had a fight when our team was pretty flat. He's a good hockey player.
Edmonton, 21 saves on the night, 5 goals against, but we'd be fair to say, much like the other night, that just a lot of those goals he did not have much of a chance on?
I mean, I think the first half of the game we pretty much left them out to dry. Their fifth goal was a broken play, a turnover, a block shot at the in the offensive end that it turns into a breakaway. I think it's I thought he did well. I thought he's played well every game. He gives us a chance every game, no matter what. I think the guys have a lot of confidence in him. I definitely have a lot of confidence in him. He's a good kid. He works hard. But yeah, I mean, the first half of the game, there's not much you can say about that. We kind of left him out to dry.
Last question here. What do you take the most out of tonight's game and bringing that forward to heading to Peoria on Friday?
For me, it's that the last 30 minutes, mentally we were engaged and physically we were engaged, and that's how we have to play. That has to be the expectation moving forward. And, we've had games where we put it together for 50 minutes and 40 minutes, and we've had a few games. First game of the year we came out, we put it together for 30 minutes, played really well, and then totally the wheels fell off. But I think the last 30 minutes playing against Birmingham, who's a top team in this league, it shows that we can compete and play. We just have to mentally be ready and mentally engage from the start.
All right, thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you, Tommy.